have 6 kids. We live on welfare and we're trying for baby number 7. I decided I wanted to try for baby number 7 because we're on welfare. Okay? So you don't actually have to work until the baby turns 7. It's just easier to stay at home and not have to have a job.
If the government ever decides to take away any of these benefits or decrease the money by just a little bit, she is going to be screwed with all of those children. Anyway, guys, today I have some of the craziest benefit videos in recent times, and you won't want to miss a single insane clip.
Okay, we listen and we don't judge. Yes, I have 7 kids, and I am currently pregnant right now with my 8th child. 7 baby daddies and another one. I got 8 baby daddies. Yes, we're getting $3K in food stamps. Yes, we are killing it, honey. We are killing it. No, I'm not ashamed. I've been a mom since age 14. I got pregnant at age 14 with my first child. I've been doing this by myself and getting help from the government. Why not get help from the government? I'm a single parent. I'm a single mother out here raising these kids by myself. So yes, all of them on child support. So I'm getting all those child support checks, and I'm getting my $3K in food stamps. I have a food stamp plug that helps me. Yes, a food stamp plug that helps me get $3K a month. And he works in the office. So, yeah, don't judge me. That's it. We all go through things, just don't judge me.
The only good thing about this video is the self-snitching. The only good thing about these videos is that the internet is...
She basically just admitted that she's committing fraud with a food stamp plug. And even worse, 7 dads, and none of them support their children financially.
I know good and darn on well y'all don't want me to come work. I know good and darn on well y'all don't want me to come and work. Do y'all see the way y'all talk to me on TikTok? So if I come out there and work with y'all, how y'all gonna treat me? Y'all treat me like shit. I'm not gonna come out there and work with y'all. Y'all don't know how to treat people. You're disrespectful. I don't know if you even like people of my color. I'm not coming out there working with y'all, mingling with y'all. Y'all are some rude ass people. No, I'm not gonna be able to do it. It's better to be pissed off than pissed on. Y'all don't know how to treat people. The way y'all talk to me in those comments, if any of y'all out there working at any building that I get a job at, I don't want the job. Keep the motherfucker. Keep it. Y'all don't know how to treat people. It's the way you treat people. You don't know how to talk to people. If I come out there, that's how y'all gonna treat me? Oh, I'm not coming. Nope, gotta make another.
I mean, at least in my opinion, it's bizarre that people are so entitled and think that they should get food stamp Section 8 for not even working a job and contributing to society.
Kids, we live on welfare and we're trying for baby number 7.
6 kids and you're living on welfare trying for baby number 7. Why?
I decided I wanted to try for baby number 7 because we're on welfare. Okay? So you don't actually have to work until the baby turns 7, and our youngest is turning 2. So I decided it's time to try for another baby.
Yeah, that's not a good reason to try for a 7th child when you can't even take care of the ones you already have.
We have 3 girls and 3 boys. Even numbers really aren't my thing, and I want to try for a girl.
So you have 3 boys, 3 girls, and you don't like even numbers, so that's one reason why you're going to have a 7th child and you're hoping for another girl? What?
My husband wasn't really so sure, but then I told him how, we don't actually have to work until the baby turns 7, blah, 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 and how we can stay home longer with the kids and not actually have to work or buy anything for the babies, so he's on board now.
Wow, your husband sounds like a great provider for the family. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, the government sounds like a great provider for your family, not your husband.
I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to judge us for wanting to have baby number 7. It's just easier to stay at home and not have to have a job, so why wouldn't we?
Yeah, it's almost like it's a parent's expectation to go to work and take care of the kids that they decided to have rather than relying on the government to take care of them for their irresponsible decision making.
I mean, honestly, the first thing I think about when I see this video is how the children are going to grow up and how they're going to react when they see their mom like this 15 years before. Because if I was the children, I'd be a little bit sad and probably disappointed that my mom only had me because of food stamps and EBT.
We are a pretty big family. We're a family of 7. And the best thing about it is when the food stamps hit. When those stamps hit, I'm like a kid in a candy store. I want anything and everything. Like at this point, $2,500 each month isn't like, I want to have another baby. Imagine having another kid. Do you know how much more I'm gonna be getting in stamps? And before you guys come at me and all that stuff, it's there. It's there for people who need it. And I know then the people are gonna be like, oh, you're so lazy. Why would I want to work? $2,500 in food stamps? I will not be working for the rest of my life. Now I see why there's some people that have like 10 kids and they're on welfare because they're making money. So I'm definitely telling my husband tonight, like, let's start making another baby, because what the fuck. And a big shout out to all you taxpayers that are supporting us. So thank you so much for your contribution. We really appreciate it.
So I think we see a recurring trend in this whole video. And I don't know where this whole idea came of having kids just for the welfare checks. But honestly, that is just a horrible reason to procreate. And it doesn't really even seem like these people want kids if it wasn't for the benefits.
Unpopular opinion. If you have a credit card and you hate people who ask for handouts, you are a person asking for a handout. A credit card is somebody else's money. So for all you right-wingers who are all, oh, stop giving people handouts. If you have a credit card, you're a hypocrite. Also, if you have ever applied for a loan, you were applying for a handout. So, for all you extremists who are all, stop giving them handouts. Like, did you buy your house flat out? Did you, like, write a check for the full amount for your house's value? No, you did not. You got a loan. You asked for a handout because you couldn't afford a house. The credit system is a handout. Like, go back to school.
Okay, so her logic makes absolutely no sense. Most people in America do not have $500,000 in their checking account to put down on a house. That is just way too large of a purchase for most people to make.
Every single one of your basic needs should be taxpayer funded. Food, water, healthcare, shelter, clothing, electricity, transit, access to the internet. These are all basic needs that we require to survive within this society, and as such, it is society's responsibility to ensure that those are provided to its people. Full stop. End of story. Have a day.
You could just say that you're lazy, unskilled, and unable to take care of yourself, but sure, let's play this out. I go to work, it's payday, I come home, I look at my paycheck, and the government has taken almost all of my paycheck from me to put into this taxpayer fund to redistribute to the rest of society. Well, that sucks. Why should I be the one who has to labor when I could just stay home and the government's gonna take care of me? So I quit my job. Then everyone else starts quitting their jobs because the government's gonna take care of us, right? But oh shoot. Now we're having mass supply chain issues because we don't have enough production. So then the government starts assigning jobs because society's got to run, you know what I'm saying? So you get assigned a job, and if you don't do your assigned job, then you don't get your rations. Congratulations, now you're a slave.
The exact thing that the second person described, at least to me, sounds like a horrible life. And if all those things were covered by the government, then we would be paying insane taxes. And we already know that there are countries that have insane tax rates, and their citizens just cannot really save a lot of money.
One question to an EBT person, woman especially. What makes you think having 6 kids was smart? And no job, no income. And where are all those baby daddies? They have to eat somewhere, don't they? So how do they make their money? Why aren't you going after them for the money instead of us? Yeah, 6 kids? Why do you need 6 kids? Why'd you have 1? You're broke. You need government assistance. Why'd you even have 1 kid? Okay, you accidentally had 1. You didn't accidentally have 6. That's the problem. So basically, you had 6 banking on extra money for each kid. I know that game. I'm not stupid. So now this backfires on you. You can't feed those 6 kids. And you want us to save you or feel sorry for you. We don't. We don't. We limited the amount of, you know what, we're responsible. Some of us in America are very responsible, and we realize that first kid costs a lot of money. Ask someone right now who's responsible and they have 1 kid, ask them, you gonna have another? If they can't afford it, they say, no, this is good. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it. Like you can't afford 2 cars. You know, you gotta know what you can afford. This kid thing's no joke, but you guys took it like it's just a check. So the sympathy's not there for you. I'm sorry your kids, well, I am sorry your kids can't eat, but that's not our fault. That's your fault. Get your fat ass up and work. Get your lazy ass up and work, because I know what you did. And you can't tell me there aren't some people that aren't just not fucking lazy, who just decide they're just going to lay around and sleep and eat and let the rest of us take care of them. There are definitely some people like that. Are there some people that are disabled? Yes. We don't blame them. Are there people that are blind or crippled or crazy? We got you guys. You guys we got. But you able-bodied, lazy motherfuckers who had 5, 6, 7 kids with 5, 6, 7 different men. And by the way, you men who did that, shame on you. Shame on you. You left 7 kids fatherless. Those are 7 potential criminals, 7 potential dope dealers. Yeah, you just fucked those kids up. Everybody needs a dad. You need your dad.
This man's reaction is perfect for the video we just saw of the woman having almost 7 kids now. And honestly, it's just sad that you're only having kids to receive benefits, so that you don't have to work and contribute to society.
Food stamps just got cut from a little over $3,000 a month to $800 a month. And I'm pregnant with my 9th child, and I genuinely don't know how I'm gonna pay the grocery bill. The money we saved by having the government pay for our groceries, we were using to pay for our mortgage. But now, if we're gonna have to use our mortgage money to eat, I don't know how we're gonna make it. It's not possible for me to go out and get a job right now because I'm pregnant with my 9th child and it's currently summer break. So if I were to get a job, I would have to send all 8 of my other kids to daycare, which I can't afford, and I don't have any marketable skills to where I can make a job that would be paying more than the daycare cost. I have 6 different baby daddies and I've tried going to all of them to ask for more child support, and only one of them has offered to give me an extra $100 a month, which I'm grateful for that, but it's not enough to take care of all of my kids. I'm planning on taking the baby daddy that I know makes the most money back to court to see if I can get a little bit more of his income, but I can't afford to take every baby daddy back to court to get more money. So I'm in such a bind.
Honestly, I have no idea what I just watched. Having $3K a month in food stamps to begin with is already crazy enough, but $800 is also a lot, and just the fact that she has all these baby daddies and none of them are providing. It kind of seems like you made some bad choices.
It's a controversial one. I know I'm going to hear from on the comments on this one. Do you guys think it's responsible for someone who's on government assistance that needs help to live, to survive, that needs help with medical expenses, that needs help feeding your family? Do you think it's responsible for you to go have another kid? You guys tell me. Do you guys think it's reasonable for these ladies out there that continue to have children while on government assistance, not being able to support their own children as it is, not being able to support themselves, right? And still make the decision to go out there and have children? You think that's reasonable? You're a free person, guys. We're all free to do whatever you want. What I'm saying is that fair? Is it fair for the taxpayer that's responsible, that plans things out?
So, you guys can let me know what you all think about this situation in the comments, but I do not think that it is fair. And I think that if the government doesn't have enough money and simply those funds vanish, then you will not be able to support a child anymore, and that child will have a horrible life growing up. But guys, you will not want to miss this last clip.
MAGA dipshits are so obsessed with SNAP and people abusing the system and getting benefits they don't deserve. Why haven't you little idiots gone and typed your little fingers in on that website and gotten your free food?
Well, I would, but I'm too busy working. You know, the thing that actually puts the food on my table and pays my bills. Crazy how that takes up so much of my time, huh? So.
If it's so easy, all these people are abusing the system, all these people are getting all this free money, then why aren't you doing it?
Again, it's because I'm working. It's easy to abuse the system when you have 24 hours a day, 0 responsibility, and no job. And I get my husband to do it, but he's working 12 to 14 hours a day, so hey, free money sounds great. I just gotta find time between my actual obligations. I'm not saying everyone's abusing the system, but I am saying there are some holes. The system should be reviewed every 6 months or at least yearly, but it isn't. I'm all for helping people who genuinely need it. That's what it's for. But turning it into a lifestyle? Nope. Because, it's supposed to be a lifeline, not a lifestyle. And that's a difference some folks seem to have.
It's clear that not everyone abuses the system, but it's also clear that those who do abuse extract a lot of money away from the system and the government that could be used somewhere else in a better way. But guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Like and subscribe and comment what you think about all this, and I'll see you in the next.